Well, it's Wednesday morning. Got up here yesterday with a load of lumber so I could start framing some stuff. Figured I'd take a picture of the thermometer out there. It's about 10-12 degrees out here right now. Nice and warm, but I'll show you what we're doing on the framing of the pump house. Well, the sun's just coming up, and this here's the area that we did. We actually framed in 3 of the walls yesterday. I have the rest of the plywood for it in the back of the truck. We'll get the last wall set in here, get it framed in, get some shear panel up onto it, and then we'll work on the rest of our trenching here that I gotta step over. But the main door will come right here. We'll come through the door. The well's over there. We'll put a pressure tank out here. Our pump systems will go here, feeding the house and the irrigation system. Our electrical will go here. We'll mount the panel probably next week. And we'll get the roof on. So this here's what we're doing right now. We'll get the rest of this framed up, get it sheared. I'll shoot a little video of what it's like with the shear on it, and we'll get the roof on next week. Well, it's 3 to 4 weeks later from the video that I shot for framing everything here. Yesterday we had Nevada Energy come up here to do a pre-construction meeting, set up stuff for where my trench is, and give me the details of how my pipe and stuff are supposed to be in. But I wanted to give you an update to finish up with the framing series on the pump house. As you can see behind me, over the last couple of weeks it snowed. My truck broke down, had it in the shop since the week before Thanksgiving. We have got the Tyveks on the plywood, all the plywood up, my 400 amp panels on. I measured up for the roofing trusses that I'm actually going to build. I'll stick frame it, but put them together as trusses. But the framing's in, it's watertight. It snowed a couple of weeks ago, so we weren't up here. This here's a week before Christmas, so I will not be back up here for another 2 weeks. My next coming up here will be right there the first week of January, when we'll start putting the framing for the roof and stuff in, and then we can start working on everything for the trenches and stuff. But I want to get everything in. We probably won't get a trench inspection for probably February sometime, so I can get this watered in, get my pump house ready. But this is what the pump house is set up. I'll do a walk around. The sun will probably come in and smack everybody in the eyes. But we've got everything framed in. I'll have to pick up a door. Now that the truck's running, I can get the material I need, get the door set in, get the roof on it, get the sheeting on it, start doing the metal siding, and then the block work in here. But it'll be a nice little pump house. We'll be able to set everything up. The way the layout of the pump house is going to be, over here we're going to get our pressure tank and pump systems for the 2 water, one's irrigation and then one's for the house. And then on this side, where the electrical panel is, along that wall there, we'll probably set up enough room to where I can get a battery bank system in for the solar stuff. Right now we have to deal with if the county's going to tag my panel, so Nevada Energy will actually set a meter on there. If they won't, what they'll do is they'll put our new transformer up, pull our wire, put a cover plate onto it, and then I'll just spend some money on solar pumping on here, and then I can irrigate everything for the trees in the orchards through that pump. This here is the last video, since it took about a month to get, so I can tie it with the framing video and get this thing posted up. But we'll do another video of me cutting the actual roof trusses and actually setting it up here so we can keep this build going on the pump house. And I'll be doing an update on some garden stuff. We got 50 Leland cypress trees down in Sacramento, so I can grow those in 6-inch pots, so that there will be the start of the hedge. I need to put about 120 plants along the fence line here to create an air, wind, and sight block for that. So this here will be finishing up the update for the pump house now, and we will see you next year. I hope everybody has a good Christmas and Happy New Year.